Hey y'all, this is Trish, and as you can see, I don't look the way I normally do in a video. Um, I highly doubt there will be very many people on this live show, which actually makes it more comfortable for me. But if you are tuning in, go ahead and say hi. Um, One of the things that I wanted to talk about with the twin flame journey is this notion of unconditional love. And the the concept gets really big and really scary really quickly for a lot of people. Um, I know that I have unconditional love for my divine masculine, but then I also have the fear that he won't have unconditional love for me because of my flaws. My flaws as a person, I have plenty. But then also, body flaws, the things that I'm working on, the things that I'm trying to heal. And today, somebody contacted me over Tumblr and was very, very sweet and saying that he was posting pictures of his upper body, nothing explicit, but he was posting pictures of his upper body on his Tumblr. And he was doing that because he was trying to love his body because he's seen me try to love my body and put myself out there on social media. Social media is not kind to people who don't look a certain way or um, just aren't whatever ideal you're supposed to be. Um, and so I thought that was really wonderful that he is loving his body, and willing to put himself out there on social media, uh, because seeing me try to do this. And what it is I am trying to really, really love myself. It's one of the things about this twin flame journey is that you encounter every block, every wall that you've built has to come down. Every block you have in place, even if it was meant to protect you, it's going to come tumbling down. And those tower moments, as we call them, and worrying that my divine masculine won't find me attractive when it comes to sexy time in person. That's a fear. And because taking pictures under great lighting or very low lighting, it hides a lot of these flaws, flaws like stretch marks and spider veins and cellulite, and all of those very human, very real things that most people have. But society certainly doesn't show favor to those kinds of things. Being plus size is anything size 14 and over, even though the average size woman in this country is a size 16. So average, smaller than average, is considered plus. And it's very strange, trying to work on loving yourself. And the thing is that you can't get self-esteem and self-worth from outside of yourself. You don't get it from your peers. You don't get it from your family. You don't get it from your church, your school, your whoever, whatever. Self-esteem and self-worth come from inside you. And so this has been a huge thing for me to deal with, mainly because my divine masculine is physically, he's beautiful. He's an athlete and a model, and he's physically gorgeous. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't meet up to that. And so it just really brings home this notion of unconditional love has to start with yourself too. And until I truly love myself unconditionally, there's no way he can. I mean, maybe he could try, but we mirror what's going on in the deepest parts of us. And so one of the things that I've just been thinking about is how years ago, I really wanted to get a tummy tuck after I had my daughter. A lot of women want to get a tummy tuck after they have kids. And I had my daughter, and my body was it was not the same. And I really, really wanted to get a tummy tuck. I really wanted breast reduction as well, but something happened with my ex-husband where I decided not to get the breast reduction. And of course, now I'm very grateful that I did not get breast reduction. And so one of the reasons why I'm glad I did not get breast reduction is the same reason why I won't get a tummy tuck. And that's because the nerves that run from the nipples to the clitoris, go through the underside of the breast, down the abdomen, and in that whole area that would be cut under the breast, and that whole area that would be cut out with a tummy tuck, all those nerves would be gone. And so if I got a tummy tuck, I'm like, my orgasms. No, I'm not messing with my orgasms. So I just have to live with, a very imperfect abdomen and stretch marks and flab. I'm working on the flab. But there's just part of it that's just never ever going to look the same. It's never ever going to go back to the way it was. And if you saw my video where I talked about why I got fat on purpose and stayed fat on purpose, I've been larger than a 14 for a long time. And it would take several years, I think, for my skin to really go back to where it looks good and looks healthy and whatever. Anyway, my point is that I'm not getting a tummy tuck and I'm not getting breast reduction. So I've got what I've got, and I'm going to have to love what I've got because it's not changing. I mean, maybe it'll get a little smaller, but it's probably not going to look much better. And I can't expect someone else to love me as I am if I don't love me as I am. And so one of the things that I've been doing is taking photos, and very candid photos, and posting them on social media or my website, and just putting myself out there and just really releasing the fear of, oh my God, what if my family sees? Oh my God, what if someone I know sees it, whatever. It's like, I'm just at the point of fuck all that. I don't care. Especially now on my twin flame journey, and I'm really coming into what my mission is as a twin flame, because twin flames come here with a specific mission. And I'm really embracing my perceived mission, which has to do with sexual healing. And so I've been calling myself in the past week a sexual spirit healer, because I really feel very strongly that I have a gift for that, especially because I tend to have really great relationships with men. Men find it very easy to talk to me. And if we're going to change society, we have to allow men to feel, and we have to allow men to express themselves without judgment. And men feel like they can do that with me. And so if I can help them be the best them they can be, and to dismantle the programming of toxic masculinity or false masculinity, not necessarily even toxic, but just these false notions we have of what a man is, what a man should be, what a man is like. Now, alpha males are great, but there's a difference between being an alpha male and being an asshole. And there's a difference between being a beta male and being a total wuss doormat kind of person. And that goes for, You know, I've said this before, that I can't stand weak women. That just, it just gets me. But that's my issue to deal with, and I'm trying to work on that. You know, because there have been many times in my life where I have been the alpha female to the nth degree, and it's not been very pleasant. And you know, so I'm just working through a lot of stuff, and I'm processing a lot of stuff. But it just really, I don't know, it just kind of came home to me today when this guy who's followed me for a while was talking about how much he appreciated me putting myself out there, and that he's been able to be inspired by that. And that's always cool, because I've really been doubting myself, and I've really been doubting my body and all of that. And lately, in the past couple of days, you know, because it's this twin flame journey is no joke. It is very, very tough, and it's about dealing with your shit, and with, you know, I don't even know if y'all are even into, like, the Venus retrograde was in Scorpio, now Venus retrogrades in Libra, and now we, you know, full moon in Taurus yesterday. So there's a lot of energy going on right now, a lot of strong energy, and it's making people deal with stuff. And so the lessons that I've had to deal with in the past few days have all been about deep child woundings, and releasing them. And through releasing them and releasing, you know, the pain of the past, or trying to, it's a process, just letting the past go, letting the past go, because the past doesn't exist. The past doesn't exist. You know, this moment right now is the only moment that exists. And now this moment is the only moment that exists. It's going to keep going like that. So not allowing the past to still hurt me, to not stay in a wounded place. And part of this process is letting go of people that I associate with that past. And so there are people that I will probably never speak to ever again. And quite a few of them are in my family, or just not simpatico. But, you know, the other reason for not getting a tummy tuck is because I do hope to have a child with my divine masculine. I've had several dreams of us with our son, and if I got a tummy tuck, they actually kind of sew you up in like a corset up the front, so I would not be able to expand outward to carry the kid, you know. So I highly doubt I'll ever have a tummy tuck, simply because of the whole orgasm issue, but definitely not before. Yeah. While I'm still dropping eggs, no tummy tuck, because I do want to have a child with him. So anyway, so some late night mental meanderings, and thank you so much for being with me. Check out my website, trishghazi.com. I have several new blog posts up. In fact, I'm working on writing another one right now, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video while I was thinking about it. And I do hope that you will be forgiving, that I really thought it was important when talking about unconditional love that I be as au naturel as I'm going to get in a YouTube video anyway. And so there is absolutely no artifice here. So anyway, all right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much. And I love y'all. And hang in there on this journey. Check out my blog posts. I'm doing another daily OJ right now. I haven't done one of those in a long time. And I'm going to be updating some stuff on twin flames as well. So, all right. I love you, and I will see y'all later. Bye.